Macca's Guides.
Hey guys, Macca here. Welcome to my Metal Gear Solid 5 The Phantom Pain S rank walkthrough. This is the first video in the series, episode 0. There's a total of 31 main missions, and I'll be making a S rank walkthrough for all of them. This is the first one, episode 0, Prologue Awakening. This one's very easy. I'll be skipping through any cutscenes that show anything, any spoiler related stuff in the game. All of these videos will be 100% gameplay. I'll also be cutting out any nonsense parts that I don't think you guys want to watch, like me landing and me taking off in my airplane. Some things that you should note: the most important thing for 99% of the walkthroughs is speed. Getting through the level as fast as possible. Now, what I recommend is skipping cutscenes whenever you can if you want to get the S rank and that's all you care about. Obviously, if you want to pay attention to the story, that's totally cool, but that does actually add to your in-game count, and it'll give you a little bit less points. So for this mission, it's pretty simple. It's going to be a bit of a tutorial mission, and there's nothing really that you can do wrong in this mission other than get spotted by an airplane in one section, and then you can be shot and killed in another section when you're given a gun. In the two small parts where you're given a gun, just make sure you get headshots in the open lobby area. And then when you're being chased at the end, all you really have to do is hit the enemy as many times as possible. But there's no real bad or good way to do that part other than to try your best and aim as good as you can. Now, I'm not going to be doing commentary through 100% of every single walkthrough. I'll kind of be coming in and out depending on how I think I can be useful via my commentary, but not every mission and every part of every mission needs my commentary step by step. I'll kind of go through and explain my tactic for a certain area and then let the video play out and rejoin you at key intervals in the video. So in the prologue, like I said, there's not a hell of a lot going on. In this beginning part, you're finally, after about 2 to 3 minutes, if you're skipping through cutscenes. If you're not skipping through cutscenes, getting to this part will take you about 20-30 minutes, actually, because it's very cutscene heavy, this first episode 0. You'll eventually be able to crawl, then you'll be taught how to crouch, how to prone, how to dash, and you'll be given a small gun tutorial. That's going to take you almost 40 minutes if you're following along and watching all the cutscenes. In this video, I get through the entire mission in about 16 minutes or so, and obviously you can get no kills, and you can get like no retries, no reflex modes. That all helps, but it's not necessary for this mission. It's all really about speed, getting a few headshots in there, and getting no retries is helpful, but not necessary. So I'll rejoin you guys a little bit later, but there's not a lot of my help you'll need to get through this episode and to get an S rank. It's all just about the speed and getting a few headshots along the way.
This way. get caught in those searchlights. Here they come, hurry. Now! Move!
Now, during this part, there's not a lot you can really do wrong. Just make sure you stay close to yourself or whatever this guy is in this gown. Just stay as close to him as possible. Make sure you listen to him in terms of vocals. If you're playing without your volume, make sure you turn your subtitles on so that you know what he's saying. And just stick next to him and follow him. Listen to his commands. That's it. Don't run to the very bottom of the stairs. You'll get caught. Don't run to the very top of the stairs or you'll get caught. That's about it, and I'll join you back up in a minute.
Shit! It's ugly down there. Turn back.
Do you hear that?
What's going on out there?
Hey! Oh, crucifix!
Hey!
Hey! Hey! I can't see what's happening.
What is that? What's happening out there? Does anybody know?
Hey!
Do you hear them coming?
Now for this one, you just have to make sure not to get caught while these two guards are inspecting the room. So what I like to do is I like to crawl towards the guards and wait at the halfway point. After a little while, one of the guards will start inspecting the room, and he's going to inspect the room directly in front of me first. As soon as he inspects the room, I go from the cover I'm currently in into that room that he just inspected. Then you just keep waiting, and eventually they'll go through all the rooms and you'll trigger a new cutscene. And then after that cutscene, you can exit the room. And as soon as you exit the room, you're going to have to prone and then just not move for a while. I'll rejoin you with some commentary then. So you'll get to this part where you're told to prone and move very, very slowly out of the room. As soon as your teammate tells you not to move and to play dead, make sure you do that or else you'll get shot and killed. So that's all you're gonna need to do for this section, and then just go through the cutscenes and wait until you're given orders and follow the orders, and eventually you'll get to a hallway where you're given a gun.
Hold on. We better stop and treat that injury. We'll have to take the stairs down. How to shoot a gun? Hold down the aim button to aim, then press the attack button to fire.
Now, this is where the gun tutorial section of the prologue starts. You're told how to shoot the gun using one of the fire extinguishers as a target, and there will be 2 enemies around the corner. You'll have to kill at least 1, but I suggest you kill 2 as you get extra points for headshots. And then you'll follow along the hallway to the next room where your teammate will kind of dive out of the way in order to try to help you. And what you're going to want to do is slowly make your way through the room, getting headshots on all the enemies, and then just running to the very, very back of that room. Back of the room 2 or 3 times now. I've skipped all the cutscenes and ended up in a part where I'm being chased and I'm given a shotgun. For this part, all you need to do is hit the target with as many shotgun shells as you can. Every time you miss or every time he gets too close or you're reloading at a bad time, you might take a little bit of damage. The idea is not to take too much damage and to time your reloads when you are least likely to take that damage, when the enemy is as far as possible. And that's about it. All you're going to be doing is continually hitting him, and eventually you will reach the end of the sequence, and that'll start another cutscene and the mission off. I get about 170,000 points. If you don't do any retries, which I made a really stupid mistake and I didn't want to replay the whole beginning part, you'll get an extra couple thousand points. If you do it all stealthily, you'll get an extra couple points, but it's not really worth the time investment if you're just going through the level as fast as possible. You can get up to like 210,000 points or higher if you really put that time and effort into there. But again, just for the simplicity of an S rank, it's better to just get the gun and go for the headshots instead of sneaking around and immobilizing each enemy one by one. Once we reach the end, you'll see the scoreboard just so you get a rough idea of where you can get some extra points if you're unable to get an S rank. And hopefully this video was helpful to you guys. Make sure you comment, like, and subscribe if you so desire. Again, not necessary, but thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Peace.
Time your reloads carefully. You get him? We shook him off.